As you obviously know, Grow a Garden has recently passed over 11 million concurrent players, which has caused Roblox to crash 1 or 2 times. And for this, people jump to despising the game's very existence, as well as the young children who play it. And while I'm not the biggest fan of the game myself, I still see why people like and dislike it, but I don't think the hate it gets is really this deserved, because children are allowed to enjoy children things. However, sometimes there's a really big downside that should be addressed. Yeah, try to ignore the radiator in the background. My house is gonna fucking explode soon. But nobody got this mad when Pet Simulator did this like 40 times. And honestly, the success of this game is something really interesting to look into and discuss, as well as the effect it's had on this platform. So let's talk about it for a bit. After playing it for like an hour or so, I found myself not being as bored as I expected. Maybe it's because of people in the server giving me what I think are rare stuff. But hey, it's a simple, addicting format for kids, and wow, this game is a cash cow. Like, not only does the game get a lot of money, but videos too. Like, look at those views, hot dog. Also, I think Big Games about this or something, because oh my god, the game is so greedy. Like, look how expensive this stuff is. Like, 700 for a seed? I don't think a seed should be that hard to get. Like, you know how easy it is to get a seed in real life? You go to, like, a Walmart or something, like, hello, I would like a pack of seeds. You could get a ton of seeds for, like, I don't know, $4. The format of this game is so simple, and for a child, the target demographic of Roblox, and as we all know from games like Forsaken and the rest of Roblox horror, gameplay isn't very important to success. Notice how most popular games on Roblox have simple, easy gameplay, yet the main things that keep people playing is cosmetics and gambling, which it's no doubt that Grow Garden has some very heavy RNG elements in it, and it's very prominent. And as longtime viewers of the channel know, I have an issue with targeted gambling towards children being core elements of a game. Does this make the game instantly terrible? No, but with how addictive the game is for a kid, it's obviously gonna be a bit of a problem. Now that we've gone over its success, let's go over the issues it's caused. As mentioned ago, the RNG in the game is a bit of a problem. People dislike the game only due to the fact that it's caused Roblox servers to go down lately, which of course caused updates for games to be delayed. Notably Forsaken maybe, I don't know anything about that game and I don't really care to look into it much. But I don't think that is a valid reason to hate an entire game when it's for kids, when in reality, we should really be going after the kids. Who's with me? And the issue I find with this is how this game's success and others' game's success have always caused cheap imitations, where people just make a crappy knockoff and get a ton of money from it, instead of doing anything actually creative or new. I've always found that as a bit of an issue. I talked about that a little bit in the Tower Defense slop video, which there might be a part 2 of soon. But honestly, there's a few issues with the entire Roblox platform that I want to talk about right now, so those are probably going to be covered. At the end of the day, Grow a Garden isn't the best game, that much is obvious. Yet the hate it gets is far more than deserved. So what if they delay your favorite game's update for like a day or so? You could go without that. Maybe I'm only saying this because it hasn't affected me much, because Tower Heroes never updates. They were on a roll, but then they had to outsource. But still, you've got to let the kids have fun. And lesson of the day, you shouldn't be harassing children for enjoying a game by a bad person. I doubt they know how to boycott. Anyway, that's all. Come back next week when I talk about gambling or something.